Yeah, Bubby. Come see Papa. Hi. Yes, I love you. Taped in front of a live cat feline audience. There's one here and there's one there. They're both like waiting for the show pops. It's gonna be awesome, isn't it? I'd like to say to you all first and foremost, hey, how you doing? I am, of course, Hash Info, #1 daily live streamer in the world that doesn't reek like BO and probably, didn't give up my family for my live stream. Family first, baby. Family first. You gotta respect the Hash man for always putting family first. Not a lot of you. Not a lot of you can say that. Look around your neighborhood. Try and find that special one. You won't. Look around your neighborhood. Should I get a little bit of a bottom drop on this? I think I should, eh? Shouldn't I? Yeah, let's bottom drop. Quick clap. Hang on, I need to talk about that channel. What channel am I on? Hash TV, right? Yeah. We're about to go live in the living room on Hash Info, but first I thought I'd just bang out a quick one on Hash TV. Say good morning. Lots to talk about today. I'm going to be heading over to Twitch right away. I'm going to do all my gaming videos on Twitch. I'll give YouTube the leftovers if there is any. I don't think there will be. I'm going to talk to Twitch and re-upload my Twitch videos to YouTube because YouTube has a long way to go before they can say that they're a publisher platform that values all publishers on said platform. Right now it's like a corporate publisher platform where only corporations get their stories printed, right? Half the time these stories are pure lies. Corporations don't govern each other. They only govern those who speak out against corporations, right? So it's up to you as citizens of whatever country you're from to demand that the government moderate, govern YouTube, Google, and YouTube accordingly. They're getting away with murder right now, and we have to stop it entirely right now. I have CSIS, FBI, Interpol looking into Google staff members who have been skimming from YouTube coffers. Creators all over the world have been getting skimmed by Google staff, YouTube staff. They're stealing from you right now. What they'll do also is defame you, so they'll put out content, maybe not them, but someone's putting out content that has an understanding of how this works. And the police are getting to the bottom of that too. It's called gang stalking. And the Google Hangouts will be a huge, huge contributing factor to all the gang stalkers in the past. how these people get their. I'll give you an example. There was a group of NHL hockey players who were belittling a woman on Instagram. But little did they know that the police have access to everything. So what the woman did was say she was being bullied. Turns out it's an NHL hockey player. Those hockey players, the woman's from Winnipeg. She's younger than I am. She was being harassed and told she's fat by NHL hockey players who she didn't want to get with them. So they turned around and started to belittle her. This is the level of intellect that most NHL hockey players possess in their younger days, right? But also in their older days too. Did you know that the Winnipeg Jets used to shoot hockey pucks at the Aboriginal staff here in Winnipeg? Bet you didn't know that. They used to fire hockey pucks, slap shot, wrist shot at them while they were cleaning up the room. The Jet players would used to shoot hockey pucks at them. And all the staff members that were cleaning most of them were Aboriginal. Bombshell. And this is all over the internet. Not to mention, I actually am best friends with colleagues who used to work at the Winnipeg Jets arena for decades and are very well known. Don't fuck with me. I tell only truth. Where where the media and the news, they'll lie to you, to benefit them. I'm not looking to make friends with any fucking Jet players or the organization. I think it's all rigged and scammy, full of scumbags, Old men profit off a young player who does all the work. Think about how scammy and scummy that is. Can't stand NHL hockey. I like the hockey where a person gets on the ice and plays for the game. Not for a sponsor, not for a new car, but for the love of the game, right? You're not going to see that anymore. Fucking hockey players are sellouts. Big time sellouts. One hockey player, Tyler Bertuzzi. One hockey player in the entire NHL I respect. Tyler fucking Bertuzzi, baby. Let's go. Detroit Red Wings. I'm getting a Tyler fucking Bertuzzi jersey. You wait and see. He's not allowed to come to Canada because he didn't get the vax. He still plays hockey in the States, but he's not allowed to travel. What a boss. Getting that real deal info. Those scumbags on the news, they don't want to tell you because they're in on it. They're profiting off of lies right now. Everywhere around the world, people are waking up. And we went from 10 days to quarantining to 5 days. It's just a shit show. Absolute shit show. The so-called science that they expect to be in place, you can't have science saying that you need to quarantine for 10 days and then later it's like, oh yeah, and by the way, science fucked up. No, that means your research, whoever was paid to do the scientific research at the 10-day quarantine mark, should be fired and stripped of all scientific research accreditation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Science doesn't flip-flop. Like, I'll give you an example. Gravity is over here. Gravity still affects shit over here, even though it's over here. Now, it affects shit equally, right? Now, when a researcher does a study, usually the shit that's over here that they say is over here still affects shit that's over here. Turns out everything we learned this past 2 years by researchers here promoted by news agencies all over the world have no fucking clue over here what they were talking about. Turns out over here, 2 years later, we were right. They don't have a clue what they're talking about. So you think about it. You do the math. You do the research. To all the people in the world that are believing those lies, it's because your paycheck, your greed-driven paycheck comes from the liars at the top. You're scum. All those that believed this was the right thing to do. Look at your fucking dumbass now. You were a fool in the beginning, a puppet, a parakeet for the elites. Never forget that.